I'm legit crying because of the onions. This is what onions do to you, ladies and gents. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought I would do a cook with me. It's Sunday night. I'm making dinner for my family. I'm making my favorite soup ever, chicken wild rice soup, which if you watched my last video, or one of my last videos, you learned that it was one of my favorite soups. So I'm super excited to be making it. I will make this in college, probably on like a Sunday night, and then use it throughout the week for lunch and dinner. It's super awesome for meal prepping for a college student. So if you want to cook with me, then just keep watching. So as you can tell, I have all my chicken cut up, all of my veggies cut up already. I did that beforehand because nobody wants to watch people cut up vegetables. That's weird. So I'm starting by just heating the olive oil and the butter in the pan. I'm following a little bit of a different recipe, or I guess the same recipe but like different measurements. We're making actually 1.5 batches-ish because it's for my family. This is new for me, making a cook with me video. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll link the recipe that I'm following down below for chicken wild rice. It's the one that I always use, it's my favorite. I just found it on Pinterest, but here are all my veggies. We have celery, onions, carrots, and then the recipe doesn't actually call for shallots, but I add them because it adds more flavor. So, yeah. Butter sizzling. So then add your veggies. Set the timer for like 3 minutes or so. They're not supposed to be in there for that long, but you just kind of want to soften them, but not to the point where like they're cooked all the way. This is my favorite soup to make. Trey makes fun of me all the time for it, but it's my favorite. And I actually like started to enjoy like cooking this year now that I have my own apartment. Just trying to be healthier. Now that I filmed that video where I was like out of focus, I'm like paranoid that I'm gonna be out of focus the entire time. Every time I film a video, so I like constantly check. Because like my scrunchie I got from Lulu, better like it is $12, so. Next is gonna be the garlic. I just bought garlic in like this little container right here. And we're gonna add the garlic. So it says 4 to 5 cloves of garlic, but I literally just take a spoon and just shovel it in there. I don't really measure the garlic. You don't really need to, you just kind of do whatever. So next we got the wild rice. So it normally calls for a cup, but because I'm making a bigger batch, I'm doing a cup and 1/3 of a cup. So 1 1/3 cup total. And then you add this and you cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes. So then next is the flour, and normally it calls for 1/2 of a cup, but I'm going to do 2/3 instead because like I said before, we're making a little bit bigger of a batch. I just want everything to kind of like be even. Because my mom wanted more chicken and more broth to make a bigger batch, so I figured I might as well just make everything a little bit bigger. Otherwise it won't taste right. You guys, I'm so awkward. I like don't know how to make a cooking video. And I might not even post this, but if I do, you're welcome. I'm trying to come up with new video ideas and be more creative, and I was like, well, I'm going to be making dinner anyway, so might as well make a video about it. I kicked my parents out of the kitchen and made them go downstairs because I'm awkward filming and I don't want them listening. So yeah, like I said, just like cook the rice like 2 to 3 minutes. It'll cook like when you like cook the soup like all together, but you just kind of want to get it like toasted and like fragrant a little bit. Obviously, like what the recipe says. I'm just literally saying what the recipe says to do. I always clean up as I go, so I'm done with the garlic and put it away. That way you don't have a big mess to clean up when you're all done. Get my flour ready. I always get like anxiety and I always want to be putting things in at the exact time you're supposed to put them in. Otherwise I like fear it won't taste right. So I always measure stuff out before my timer's up so I can just put it in right away. I know it seems super weird, but like when I cook I want it to taste good and I don't want anything to ever like get messed up. So, oh my god, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. I'm trying to heat down. Okay, if the angles keep changing, I'm sorry. I just like keep moving my camera back and forth because I only have one camera. But when you put the flour in, make sure you're turning the heat down to medium and only put the flour in for about 1 minute because you don't want it to, you know, get like overcooked, or you can't even see me. You don't even want it to get like burnt. Okay, so the recipe calls for 6 cups of chicken broth, which is 1.5 of these, but because we're making a bigger batch, we're just gonna put 2 in. It says slowly add it. I feel like I'm a chamberlain making a cook with me, except I'm not funny like her, so you just get to watch me cook. I feel like the angles of these are gonna be terrible because I'm constantly moving my camera, but also trying to focus on the soup at the same time. But, you know, it is what it is. So it calls for 6 cups of chicken broth and then 1 cup of water, so I think I'm gonna do the 8 cups of chicken broth and like maybe like 1.5 of water. I don't know, I'm trying to be too particular about this, but. So then once you add all the chicken broth and the water, you're supposed to bring the mixture to a boil, so I always turn it up really high. And now we wait. Also my camera's gonna die, so I'm just really struggling right now. And I'm probably not even in focus. I'm really bad at this. Okay, so we're gonna wait till that boils, and then we'll be back to add the chicken. So it seems to be boiling, so now we're gonna add the chicken breast. Again, the recipe calls for 1.5 pounds of chicken breast, but I just did 2 pounds. Which was 4 like normal sized chicken breasts, and then you cut it up into 1/2-inch size cubes. It's a pain in the butt to cut this all up, let me tell you. Maybe there's a faster way to do it, but I'm also like not that bright. So then once you add the chicken breast, it says cook for about 40 minutes with the cover on simmer. You just want to cook it on low, but I check it every 10 minutes and always like remember to stir it, just so I can make sure everything's going to plan, you know. But we're gonna do that, and I will see you in about 40 minutes.
20 minutes later.
Okay, hey guys, so it's been like an hour. Ignore the noise in the background. My mom and dad are up here now. But soup is finished cooking finally, and now I'm gonna add the heavy whipping cream. So normally you'll add like 2 cups or a pint, but because I made a bigger batch, I'm gonna add 1.5 pints. So I got like this big one and then this little one. This reminds me of like the milk cartons that you would get in elementary school.
Is it good? Is it ready?
Yeah, I just gotta taste it and make sure that there's enough salt in it. They're gonna be the judge of how good it was. This is probably like the most jumbled video I've ever made.
The most what? Jumbled?
Yeah, I was trying to like cook and talk to the camera at the same time, and it was just not working out in my favor.
Fine. Should I be scared?
Yeah.
No.
There you go.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Thoughts?
It's really good. Good job. You might be a good wife someday.
Okay, thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to get a notification every time that I upload. My mom's walking away. And leave a comment down below what your favorite kind of soup is. Okay, see you next time. Bye.
Darling, you